So I think they broke up now, but yeah, Brushbot was fucking emoliating. I don't know. She keeps coming up in my life. There must be a reason for it on the internet, and it's nothing she's doing, of course. It's just there's higher powers at work. That's all you can attribute it to. I could tell you big fat stories. I was so alone, you know, and I couldn't help but just sit in corners and edge my dick for hours and hours and hours. Back when MySpace first started, I mean, we all do it. It's not a bad thing. I was respectful and I never let on. You can't help these things. But they finally broke up, and then I was able to truly envelop her and take her into my mind and just, you know, and I, I love that bitch. It's little dyed red hair thing, you know? So fucking friendly. Fucking sweet. Always giggling, happy. Have a cool urban accent. My fucking boyfriend is an awesome fucking rap guy. Hi, Aaron. You gonna play your fucking guitar? I love guitar. She was a rock and roll girl and a hip hop girl. Best of both worlds. I was always respectful but what are you gonna do? You can't help it, you know. You're so fucking lonely. And he knew Renee just left, and he used to look at Renee, but I couldn't stand it being around her. She was so fuck. It was the same feeling I would get from Deerhead. There was this undeniable. Nothing she did. She, I don't want to get her in trouble. But this was years ago. You could just feel it. It was palpable. I love that bitch till she's old. She was just genuine and nice, and you just. But everybody, a lot of people have seen that and they love it. But going back to the first days of YouPorn when it first came out, there's just higher powers that are with you. She's another one of those girls. She's dedicated. She would never, uh, never do anything to dedicated droid to his dick. And why not? He was gorgeous. He was a gorgeous, gorgeous guy. And I thought he was gonna be famous, actually. So I figured, fuck it, I was hurt when he didn't want to work with me anymore because I felt like he was he was he was my pupil. He was my and he was my thing, And he kind of probably figured that out after a while. He's probably like, I don't want to be Aaron's puppet or whatever. But it wasn't like that. But he went on to do his own shit, and it was amazing. He's amazing. But Brush is a little hottie. She needs. I mean, she's such a hottie. I told you, there's someone else out there that likes her too. All these years that sticks up for her too. Just constantly. I was obsessed with it after a while. Just quietly, you don't with the fucking brush bob. That's what I wanted in my house. I wanted that shit in cordless. They were breaking up anyway. Just tiny titty, perfect ass, little 5 foot fucking. What is she like? 5'3" or something? Long hair, just a nice girl. You could tell that she was probably a very very dirty bitch. Who knows? Slap my dick on that ass and those titties. The brush bot. But Andrew was always I didn't like him around Renee after a while because I felt like there was something going on with them because he just looked so good. He's all young, muscular, and just beautiful. And you got to you know how you do. You got to separate that shit. But I was very protective of him, like a little girlfriend. I was very protective of him. You know. And then he started getting new friends and stuff, and it's like, oh man, they're all filling your head with bullshit. But we were such good friends. Of course, he's got a fucking brush left burned my dick. It's just that type, of girlfriends you've had before like that. But I really liked her slang and her accent. She just a pothead girl, always sitting there all cute all the time, choking on joints. Want to fill her with Adderall and just to put a camera in and just spend a couple days with that shit. But you try to be respectful, you know. That fucking brush bot action. That's good shit, you know, that type. Little girl type. That's my question. Do these girls see this shit still? They probably do, hopefully. That'd be good. Or Andrew. No, they never disrespected me like that. Why would they do that? They'd always be at my house. What are you doing? I'm sleeping. I was up for 4 days. Okay, you don't want to record nothing? Come back tomorrow, dude. You know, it was like that. I was up for 4 days. Oh, yeah, I guess. Well, give me 20 minutes. Let me take a pill. Give me 20 minutes. Okay. Then he'd sit down, watch TV while I geared up for another session. I was very depressed in the trailer. I was going through a lot of shit. Wanted some of that brush action. Those little ghetto girls, they just burn your dick, don't they? They burn you all up like a sheet of loose leaf paper. My question is, I wonder who he's dating now. I don't know if he ever. He's probably quiet about that shit. I wonder if he got another girl. He was a nice dude, though. He used to show me pictures of her in her panties and shit and be like, yep, that looks like her ass. Oh, my God. And he'd be smiling. Look at that. Yeah, that's luscious. Oh, my God, little thongy brush pot. Up there. Holy shit. That's what you're doing all night? Jesus Christ, all fucking mighty. She's all there sitting at the hookah, taking tokes off the hookah. What? What's my ass? Wow. Brush bot. Yeah, I gotta get one. Shit never goes out of style.